Welcome to the day 25 of the road to reach 2700 in rapid chess on chess.com. I guess you know, but in day 24, I played against a chess cheater, and last night chess.com closed that account. I guess you watched the 24th day. It was a very strange game. His profile is very strange. His rapid chess is almost 2500. His blitz is 1057. His bullet is 882. He's not a very good cheater. Good cheaters can even cheat in blitz, and they can also cheat in bullet. It's not only rapid, they can cheat in everything. But this one was not a good one, was not a professional one. Yeah, he was an amateur. He was an amateur. And sometimes they just use different flags, different photos, which are not their photos, not their flags. So we don't know where is he from, but he was a very, very strange guy. And fortunately, chess.com gave back my rating, and I came back to 2594. I'm going to start the 25th day today, and let's see what happens in today's game. Before the game starts, I'm going to talk about cheating. It's becoming it's a very big problem in online chess. Not only cheating, but not there are some accounts that they are not going to be closed. Like, I played against different opponents, and I feel like that this opponent is doing something wrong. Something is wrong with the profile. Sometimes you can see that these ratings doesn't match each other, and sometimes you're thinking, okay, this is too good to be truth. But chess.com policy and their algorithm is different. So for them to be sure that someone is cheating is different from what we think. Sometimes we also have paranoia, like some chess players have paranoia. So sometimes you lose and you feel bad and you don't want to accept it, and you go into paranoid mode. So, okay, everyone is cheating, I'm very strong, no one can defeat me. So if someone like this defeats me, then it means that that player is a cheater. No, it doesn't. It's not like that. But I'm trying to be cautious of accusing someone of cheating most of the times. When I'm completely sure I'm going to do so, even in the 24th day, I didn't say that. Obviously, like during the game, I was just saying, okay, your game is too impressive. Are you a hidden GM or some things like this? But he thought that I'm complimenting his game. He didn't thought that I'm just saying this, that you're cheating, bro. You're cheating. I know that you're cheating, but I cannot do anything, just reporting you. And for this reason, for this exact reason, this is why it takes a long time to find an opponent on chess.com, because many good players aren't going to play 10-minute chess games. So IM, GM, FIDE Masters, these kind of players, they also like to have some rapid training on chess. But when they see that, okay, everybody, especially it's very easy to cheat in 10 minutes. If you are even an amateur, if you can just use your phone, an application, and something like that, then you can do that. Let's see. The game started. Let's hope for a good game. Musician Kid. Okay, he's there from 2022. That's a good sign. And let's go and play against this opponent. We're going to play the Sicilian defense. Open Sicilian. I love open Sicilian. So if you're going to play against me one day, don't play open Sicilian. Enough about cheating. Let's go and play against this guy. Bishop c4, so-called the Suzin Fischer attack against classical Sicilian. So I am a little bit ahead on the clock, so let's maintain that one. So he's a musician. Against this, I'm going to play queen c7. There is no, this is, yeah, you might call it tempo, but on the other hand, like knight d4 to b3 is losing a tempo. So it's just an equal position in tempo. White is a tempo up because he first starts the game. So Bobby Fischer was playing like this. First played by Suzin, but Fischer played it a lot. I also played some games in such positions before, like in the previous challenge to reach 2600 that I reached it. But to reach 2700 with my level of play and with these problems is a little bit difficult. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do so. b5, yeah, I'm going to also play b5. He just prevented me. Now I'm going to play bishop b7. Let's wait. Maybe he wants g4, huh? Maybe he wants g4. What do you play against g4? Am I going to play h5 or not? That's a big question. I'm going to play h6. And the idea, you don't believe the idea. The idea is g5. The idea is g5, guys. He can play g5, but I want to play g5 in next move. Can you believe it? Let's see. Let's see if it happens or not. Or bone castle is an option here. So let's be quiet about it. Okay, let me close that one so no problem happens. Let's go for it, guys. Let's just go for it. I'm going to g5. Not to g5, to play g5. So if he takes, I'm going to take back. And then the off lines are going to be opened. And whenever he takes, I don't have any problems. Like castle here, I just need to be careful. Just need to be careful about something. And that thing is bishop g2. So should I play rook g8 first or should I castle? Because if I castle, then he has bishop g2, rook g8, bishop f6. It doesn't work like that. Okay, still might be something, but yeah, this is chaos in chess. This is chaos in chess. I can play knight d5. Yeah, I like to play knight d5 because now there is no bishop e2 because I will take on g4. Let's see. And now castle is coming, but I'm going to take g4, bro. I'm going to take g4, and if he takes here, I have queen b6. He has to play like this, and then I play king e7, and I'm winning. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. And now queen b6 check. Pardon me. Look at this attack that I played in this game. Okay, he had that. Okay, but I'm guessing it's completely winning position, yeah? I didn't saw this. I just saw like, but if I castle, what is his next move? Because I'm going to take on h2. The bishop g5 is bishop g3, yeah? That's probably winning. If I castle, castle is just winning, guys. Castle is just winning, but I have time. Let me think about it. Bishop g5, bishop g3. And perhaps bishop h4 is winning in that position. But let's just guess. h3 is his only move. Other than that, he should resign the game. But then rook h4. Or rook somewhere, I don't know. What are you going to do next move? Rook h2, rook g1, rook h1? Okay, then he can play rook h2, bishop h2. Okay, I can take with knight, actually. Oh, no, this one doesn't work. Let me see, guys, let me just see. Rook h2, take. Rook h8, rook h8. Then I'll play rook h2, take, knight h2. It should be winning. Should be winning. But is there any need for that? Like, if I take with knight, he can take back. And if I take with rook, he can take. And if here, he can play bishop here. And it's not good. So if I take rook h2, bishop h2, rook h8, his only move is bishop f3. I can crack open the position. My position is very good. All of these things. What if bishop g5, bishop g3, then taking it, and then bishop f3? That's a little bit of better scenario. If he plays a5, I have queen a7 all the time, yeah? So there is no big problem. But with bishop g5, can he take here? Okay, he can take on e5, yes? He can take on e5 if I play bishop e5 and then take back, and then I mean it needs more time. Okay, bishop g5, bishop e5, bishop knight e5, a b5. Some problems. I'm not sure about rook h2 actually. That's the problem. What else can I play? And bishop b5, there is bishop g5, there is bishop b5. That's, and if b4, he can play a5, queen a7, knight a4. Okay, let's take this guy. Let's take this guy. I guess this is winning. We are not going to waste more time on this. Let me drink some water. It says, do you accept draw? Why should I accept draw in this position? Maybe for thinking so much. He's thinking that I'm going to accept the draw. I don't have anything else. Knight f3, rook f3. Yeah, that's also possible. Yeah, at the end of the day, I can also do it. So let's take it. Yeah, it should be winning. It should be completely winning. Like b4, a5, queen e3, it should be completely winning. If a5, queen e3, I'm going to win. Yeah, this is if a5, I'm going to play queen e3 and I'm winning. So you should move the knight. Then I guess knight here, rook here, f5 is just, or even queen e3. Yeah, even queen e3. Yeah, queen e3 now. Knight f3 is with check. That's over, yeah? That's over. Knight f3 is coming with check, yeah. I just wasted a lot of time on the moves, but good game, good game. Let's do a game review. The name Deep Blue comes from a naming contest held by IBM. Good job building a lead and not letting up. Okay. I had one brilliant move, one great move, 10 best moves, 0 mistakes, 0 miss, 0 blunders, 98.1 accuracy, 29.50 performance. Good. I played the opening in a great level and middle game in a brilliant level. That's it. That's the kind of chess I need to play every day. But okay, my opponent helped me a little bit. Let's start the review. He had 2 mistakes and 3 best moves, and his level was 2200. E4, C5, go for the attack. That's it. That's the Sicilian. And I told you, don't play open Sicilian against me unless you're knowing all of the theories. Bishop C4, Susan attack, Susan Fisher attack, a very strong attack. But this is how I play. You remember in the previous days against c4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, takes, knight d4, I was playing queen b6. So in many lines, I'm using these queen b6 ideas to just go out of the main lines. The main line here is with the e6. So you can find deviations in the main lines, which are good. Like I played this against grandmasters, international masters. Only once or twice I was in a bad situation because I didn't know the lines perfectly. So it's good. It's good to play it. Knight b3, e6. I mean, by playing means grandmasters and international in classical FIDE chess tournaments. Bishop to e3. This is a little bit okay. Queen c7, castle. So in this line, to play the Velimirovich attack, Susan Velimirovich attack or official Velimirovich attack is a little bit too much because black can start the attack very easily. But still, engineer suggested, so it's good. So the main there was a very strange guy, Velimirovich, something like this, and he was introducing this line, bishop c4, queen e2, attacking, which is very powerful against Najdorf classical Sicilian, but these days not so many players are playing it. Many players are playing the main lines English attack. Okay, so he castled, and now I didn't castled. I didn't castle because I wanted to have the option. If you watched all of my videos, I'm sure that you saw games like a4 here, b6, something like this, and I played h5, knight g4. So against queen f3, I guess I played this h5 line. There is knight, but I guess once I played this with this knight g4 and I won the game. That was a brilliant game also. But this game, my opponent allowed me to play b5, which I am not sure about it actually. I guess black is better. Bishop f3, bishop b7. g4 is a miss. g4 is a mistake. And h6 is a great move. h6, g5 is a great idea in these positions. So basically, white wants to go here. So if you castle, you're dumb. Like, he just plays g5, he continues the attack. Even this is not so good, because then you can play knight c5 and every kind of things. But okay, some players like it. This is a very old kind of attack that now it's been refuted. So white doesn't have that much in these kind of positions. But okay, if you remember the game Karpov-Kasparov, g5, bishop g2, queen h5, rook to f3, rook to h3, something like that. That was that game that Kasparov should have drawn the game in game number 24 of their World Championship match. And at the end of that game, Karpov was winning at some points, but he didn't saw it or something like this. And then Kasparov managed to hold the draw and become the world chess champion. So that was a very historical game. In positions like this, not exactly this position, it was in Najdorf and Scheveningen, I guess. It was Scheveningen that game. I'm not sure. Okay, h6. But this idea of playing g5, you might wonder, how do you know this? Just go and watch my Najdorf series. There is a game there between Lenier Dominguez and Garry Kasparov that he plays this dark color square strategy. That's a fantastic game. And that game, Lenier Dominguez just goes long castle, and Kasparov uses this g5 idea. This is a fantastic idea, and I told you that I want to go and play it. So fg5, and now that's a huge miss. You should not do that. I guess f5 is, but on the other way around, I'm securing the e5 square. That's how you need to play Sicilian defense. That's how you need to play Sicilian defense. It's if something like this happens, I mean, that's great. Bishop g5, and now I should be careful. Yeah, knight d5 was exactly the move, because if castle bishop g2, okay, there is still knight g4. There is still knight g4. Wow. Okay, that's a tactical way to solve the issue. I guess because of queen b6. Oh, even queen b6 works here. I'm sure it works. Because at the end of the day, I have knight f2. And if you take out bishop d8 with the queen, with the threat of the queen, okay, so it's a little, but knight g4 is a brilliant idea. But he just played knight d5. He didn't pay attention. He played bishop g2 and then knight g4, and now I'm winning. He didn't take, but if he took, I wanted to play check. Yeah, that's it. And after rook f2, now king e7. Now king e7, exactly. That's how you need to play. h3, I will just take. And this should be winning, yeah? This should be winning. Yeah, I'm gonna exchange up. Why not? He played. If I don't know my opponent and my opponent plays like this against me, I'm going to report it probably. Bishop f4, the check comes. And here I didn't like a4. Yeah, I told you h3 is the best. I was calculating this, but I'm glad that I didn't play it, because it's a very big miss. It's a very big miss. And then the game, still black is better. I'm sure still black is better, but why you need to play like this? Yeah, rook h2. At first, I thought that I have something better. That's why I didn't play it, and rook h8. But I calculated everything. And at the end of the day, queen e3 is also winning, but at the end of the day, this is winning a piece. He could have played knight d2, still queen e3. No hope, no hope, no hope for this game. Knight here. At least e4 is going to hang, like at least. Yeah, something like this. This is just over. So yeah, at first I thought, okay, a5, queen is. Oh, I don't know why I didn't consider that queen e3 that, or even I considered it, but I didn't realize that the knight remained on e5. Like in my head, I was like this, that the knight disappeared on the board. I was like this and said, okay, then I need to play bishop g5, I have to play bishop f4, some attacks, I have some queen h6 checks. I was thinking like this. I didn't realize that I have knight f3 in all single variations. A perfect game, winning in 25 move. I don't know why it's not 100% accuracy. I just don't know. Maybe because of the opening. Because here I just played all of the best moves. Where I didn't play it well. Maybe here, like he says queen e3. It's maybe like the difference is not that much, but okay. For me, it's 100% accuracy game. Good, glad to see so, and I'm almost back to 2600. I can call myself 2600. Sometimes people are very, very obsessed with reaching that number. Like if they are 2598, they don't consider themselves as 26. Okay, you can consider yourself as 2600 ELO player, and then they are getting into a mood that, okay, that sometimes following a number, having an obsession for some numbers will make you crazy. It happened also to me, but I hope it doesn't happen again. It was a fun video for myself, fun game, brilliant game in a brilliant day, and that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If this is the case, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Enjoy chess and life.